Dear friends, in my last video on artificial intelligence, I talked about the beauty of artificial intelligence and certain aesthetic aspects about it. And in this video, as I said in my last video, I am going to talk about the amazing benefits and the grave dangers of the artificial intelligence. The world is changed like never before by 3 revolutions. It so happened that all the 3 revolutions start with the letter I. Industrial Revolution of 1700s, Internet Revolution of 1990s, and the Intelligence Revolution of Artificial Intelligence in 2000s. Artificial intelligence is probably the most impactful technology of this century. Geoffrey Hinton, who is known as the godfather of artificial intelligence, has been awarded the Nobel Prize for Physics in the year 2024 for his foundational contributions to the neural networks of artificial intelligence, along with John Hopfield. Neural networks is the heart and brain of artificial intelligence. AI is not something new that happened now. Though the visibility is high now because of the advances in technology. Foundational works on AI have been done in the years 1970s and 80s, but the real breakthrough came in recent years with the advancements in AI by Google and OpenAI. To have a glimpse of the power of AI, I will give you an instance. The Chinese game called Go, is much more complicated than the Indian game of chess, which itself is complicated. The national champion of South Korea in the game of Go was invited by the AI model called AlphaGo of Google's DeepMind, with a prize money of $1 million. The national champion was challenged to beat the AI AlphaGo. The champion thought that the computer or the AI was no match to him, but to his shock, he was defeated by the AI in his own game. The AlphaGo won 4 out of 5 games. This happened in the year 2016. Even before this, in the year 1997, the world chess champion Garry Kasparov was defeated by AI model called Deep Blue of IBM. The AI today is far more powerful and far more capable than ever before. The artificial intelligence promises amazing benefits in almost all areas of life. But at the same time, this AI brings with it grave dangers to the world and people. And it poses certain fundamental questions which are difficult to answer. For the first time in human history, this new technology, AI, is challenging the human intelligence, and it is already showing the signs of surpassing and overtaking the human intelligence. Experts already warned that artificial intelligence could become even an existential threat to human beings on this planet. First, let us see the amazing benefits AI brings in almost all areas of life. It's like dream come true to the people and the world. Smartphones, smart cars, face recognition tools, all use AI in some form or the other. And they would go to the next level. And social media platforms, Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter, all use AI. Amazing benefits will come in the field of medical and health care. Miracle cures to diseases like cancer and Alzheimer's would become possible. And highly sophisticated surgical procedures with great success is possible. Diagnostics will go to the next level with great speed of diagnosis in identifying diseases like cancer and Alzheimer's years before they actually manifest. This will be possible by the technology of AI by identifying minute structural changes that will take place year before the actual manifestation of disease. Till now, this identification was not possible with the normal diagnostic procedures. Because of AI and the power of AI, it becomes possible that early diagnosis, vaccine development, which takes years now, would be done in no time. And the pandemics like COVID can be effectively encountered. Agriculture, energy sector, climate change, you name the field, AI will bring revolutionary changes in every sector for the better. How beautiful it will be if the AI remains good and it will be used only for good. But unfortunately, it is an empty wish, and there is the other face of AI that brings dangers and misery to the world, and even it may become an existential threat to the human beings. Now let us see the dangers of AI. Dangers of AI are real and serious in spite of the amazing benefits it gives to humanity. I categorize these dangers into two broad categories. One is AI made. That means the dangers due to AI because of its self-thinking and autonomous capabilities, due to which it may defy human control and become a great threat to human beings. The second category is man-made dangers of AI. That means AI is not at fault here, man is at fault, as is the case with almost all the powerful technologies invented in the world which were abused, as in the case of nuclear bomb. The second category is man-made dangers of AI. That is, here AI is not at fault, but man is at fault. As for the AI made dangers, that is, the inherent dangers of AI, there may not be a threat right now, but the possibility of a threat is real and the probability is high. And the threat may come sooner than later, considering the speed at which the AI is advancing in recent years. The threat from the AI comes from its self-thinking and autonomous functioning nature and power of AI. Because AI thinks on its own and takes autonomous decisions. Otherwise, it is not AI by definition. It is meant to do more than what it is actually taught and programmed for. The actual danger stems from this autonomous functioning nature of AI. And if the AI system becomes autonomous and defies human control, what happens? No one has answers right now. Some people say that such a situation won't arise and such fears are unfounded. But they have no answers to that what if condition. As far as I know, only Elon Musk has got some reasonable answers. Not only answers, he already started working in the direction of a solution. His view of the problem of AI and the solution is like this. What makes a AI more powerful than human being or human intelligence? That is, the enormous computing power and the unlimited memory of the AI chips. And if the human being with some neural link has got access to such enormous computing power and the unlimited memory, then the AI can be controlled by human beings. The experiment is already on of implanting a Neuralink biochip in human brain to access the unlimited memory and the enormous computing power. That experiment is on and the results are yet to be known. Now coming to the second category of man-made dangers. The problem is clear and I don't have any solution in sight. Geoffrey Hinton said that these dangers are because the technologies are being developed in a society which is unfortunately not designed for the general good. Bad elements are always there, abusing and exploiting the technologies invented from time to time for their selfish ends, whatever it means, causing harm to the general good and the well-being of all the people. And AI is no exception. What if dictators like Putin of Russia and Xi Jinping of China develop AI to dominate and even blackmail the free world? What if they employ AI to build military robots and wage AI warfare? China is already in the race of AI and employing within its country AI technology to control the people in every area of life and suppress and oppress any opposition to its communist party line of thinking. Who will stop them? The world could not stop Putin from invading a democratic European country, Ukraine. And I am not sure the world could stop China from invading Taiwan if and when it chooses to invade. They already threaten the world with their nuclear bomb. And as Elon Musk said, AI is far more dangerous than the nuclear threat. Experts talk about efficient regulatory mechanism for AI, but where is such regulation? All regulatory framework in international arena is for name's sake. They simply don't work. The best example is the United Nations organization itself. It proved itself as the divided nations organization, and what happens here is only a flowery language and diplomatic stunts and not much right action. The UNO is a helpless spectator to the war in Ukraine and the untold human suffering by the invasion of Russia. You cannot expect any effective regulation of AI at an international level going by our actual experience. Then, to conclude, how we have to look at this opportunity come challenge of AI? Optimistic, pessimistic, or realistic? We want to be realistic, but we don't know what reality means in this context. We are not leaders or players in the AI field who exercise some control over the world in some way. We are the common people, and we are benefited least and suffer most in all the changes in the world. But still, we want to take a view so that we don't miss the reality, however hard it is. Then what shall we do? Go back to basics. What does it mean? Basically, to deal with the world with AI is no different from the way to deal with the world without AI. The world with AI or without AI has got the dangers and challenges. And throughout the human history, bad guys and bad elements were there. And we learned to deal with them in our own way and to live with them. We increased our awareness, our caution, and our wisdom. And we continue to do the same with the world with AI. If AI is used by the bad guys, even the AI is available for the good guys also. Just as weapons are used by criminals and by the police with more power and more training. And we have good and great guys working on our side. Geoffrey Hinton, the godfather of AI neural networks, is working hard to make AI safe. And he resigned from Google to speak freely about the threats of AI. I don't want to call Geoffrey Hinton as godfather because this word godfather is generally used in a negative sense and reminds us of the mafia don of Mario Puzo. I would like to call him as good father because like a good father, he is trying to put the AI on the right path. Being optimistic don't mean the dangers will disappear. Certainly not. But we choose to be optimistic because being pessimistic makes life worse even before anything bad happens. And therefore, be never pessimistic. So the message is very clear. Even if we have to die only once in dignity rather than die 100 times before the death, like a coward, as said by Julius Caesar, a Roman emperor. AI or no AI, life lies in living with dignity and dying with dignity. Don't you think so? So, these are the thoughts, my thoughts about the amazing benefits and the grave dangers of AI. I wish you share your opinion and suggestions. Thank you.